Alake.
Thank you. Sorry. Good afternoon. Blessings. The Governor of Lagos State, Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, the Honorable Minister, Federal Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, the Ambassador, other distinguished guests, good afternoon and welcome. I will go straight into my speech, but I brought some slides that would perhaps help follow and contextualize the presentation today. And if we could, is that up? Okay. I hope we can see. Okay. So, distinguished delegates, investors, diasporans, today, let me introduce myself. My name is Olatunbosun Alake. I'm the Honorable Commissioner for Innovation, Science and Technology in Lagos State. And of course, I work right under our illustrious and amiable governor, who over the past couple of years has initiated what we call the Themes Agenda for Lagos. The Themes Agenda basically starts or stands for traffic and transportation management, health and the environment, education and technology, making Lagos a 21st century city, entertainment and tourism, security and governance, and of course we have the plus, which stands for gender inclusion, youth-led initiatives. And under this themes agenda, we have been initiating many tactical projects, as you have all been familiar with. But under all of these initiatives, technology drives them forward. Technology underpins every single strategic pillar. And so today I will be presenting on Lagos, Africa's new innovation capital. So distinguished guests, today I bring you not just vision, but verifiable momentum. Lagos is no longer a potential hub. It is Africa's fastest accelerating heartbeat of innovation and economic scale. Lagos has become Africa's second largest city economy. In 2023, its GDP, that's by purchasing power parity, was about $259.75 billion, right? And that is a World Bank metric, according to purchasing power parity. That is different from nominal GDP. Purchasing power parity is a more accurate way of measuring the GDP. It means that what is the purchasing power that a dollar can buy in that particular economy. And it's making it second only to Cairo among African cities. It contributes about 18.4% of Nigeria's total GDP in 2023, and that share rose significantly in 2024. Next slide, please. Over 90% of Lagos's GDP comes from the service sector. In the second quarter of 2024, that figure was up to 91.57%, up slightly from 90.29% in Q1. The service sector dominance underlines that Lagos is not only about industry, but it's about tech, finance, creative, digital services, all areas of high growth return. Now, over the past couple of years, in 2019, Mr. Governor set up what we call the Lagos State Science, Research and Innovation Council. This is a body composed of private sector individuals, government, academia, expertise spanning over 100 years. And that body is responsible for resourcing and financing innovative startups in Lagos. So in Lagos today, if you have an idea, if you have an MVP, a minimum viable product in whatever sector, whether agri-tech, construction tech, whether in circular economy and environmental science, or whether in fintech, the LASRIC, the Lagos State Science Research and Innovation Council, can support and fund you. We have periodic call-outs every quarter where we have open call-outs to universities, to schools, to different sectoral stakeholders on different areas of social development that we need to move forward in Lagos. And over the past couple of years, we have funded over 60 startups, some of them in agri-tech, in e-commerce, in fintech. As you would know, Lagos is the largest fintech market in sub-Saharan Africa. In fact, as at this year, in the MENA region, that is the Middle East, North Africa, and Africa region. So that is also as a result of some of the support that we've been giving young startups, young innovators who would not have had the chance if this body did not exist. Last year in 2024, the governor allocated about ₦1 billion for seed startups, pre-seed startups, startups that are at the ideation stage. Today in the United States, many venture capital firms exist that are able to take huge startups to prominence. Now, there is a level under that where a lot of startups fail. And so LASRIC acts as a de-risking agent for those startups at the ideation stage so that they can have higher chances of survival. Not only that, we understand that the unique unit of invention, the United States has the largest invention, research and development ecosystem in the globe. Today, Lagos State, as the only state in the federation, has initiated the first structured research and development program in Nigeria. The first structured research and development program by any state in the federation. And so today we support over 70 R&D initiatives in different universities. UNILAG, Lagos State University of Science and Research, LASU, Lagos State University, Yaba College of Tech, and other universities. The idea is that to be able to create value, you need to resource research and development. There is know-how. All the Amazons, AWS of today, Google, for instance, was created in a university campus. It was a Stanford PhD project. And so how do we begin to create value in our economy? It's by resourcing research and development. And through the governor's efforts, LASRIC has been supporting R&D projects. Thank you. R&D projects in Lagos. We move on to the Lagos. I think my slides have gone off here. We move on to the Lagos Innovates program, where we funded more than 350 entrepreneurs working across 40 innovation hubs in Lagos. So if you're an entrepreneur in Lagos today, you don't have access to the internet, you don't have a workspace, you don't have the kinds of resources you need to build your company, the Lagos Innovates program helps fund these innovators to give them access to innovation hubs to build their companies, gives them access to internet, electricity, so that their companies can be ready for prime time. And we've been working on this program since 2016. Now, we are built, apart from funding the innovators, the young people, and the research and development projects, we're also building infrastructure at scale. Today, connectivity is a major backbone of economies. The Lagos Metro Fiber project targets 6,000 kilometers of fiber optic deployment across the city. So far, 2,900 kilometers of fiber has been deployed in Lagos, connecting points of interest, public schools, public hospital networks, government buildings. This has increased the connectivity layer. So between 2021 and 2024, over 1 million more people have been connected to the internet in Lagos State. And of course, this is helping the major telecoms companies over their 5G rollout, because for those that are familiar with the telecoms industry, you need the base stations connected by robust fiber backbone. And this is what is helping. Our deployment has been helping the likes of MTN, Airtel connect to their base stations to be able to roll out 5G. Moving further, the governor initiated the Smart City Initiative, and the Smart City Initiative seeks to deliver more efficient city outcomes through the use of technology. Under the Safe City project, we have deployed over 2,000 intelligent video surveillance cameras, all connected to our command and control centers with facial recognition capabilities to coordinate emergency response systems. As you know, the emergency response number, just like you have 911 here, is 112 in Lagos. And that connects to a command and control center, to the ambulance services, to the fire department, and to the neighborhood watch services as well. These intelligent video surveillance cameras are helping to coordinate emergency response and security management in Lagos State today. It is a necessary addition, and we are expanding that infrastructure as well. Also, our intelligent transport systems, which was launched earlier this year, is helping to improve the traffic situation. So in areas in Lagos today, if you run the red light, you will get a ticket on your phone. If you drive with expired tags, for instance, you know, in the US, you cannot drive without an inspection. We call that roadworthiness. So now, if you do not renew your tags, you will get a ticket on your phone. Trust me, I say that because it has even happened to me before. So the system works. So that is the intelligent transport system, which is being deployed to multiple areas in the states today. Okay, so just moving on, we know that Lagos State is also at the cusp of massive policy formulation. Today, we have the Lagos State Innovation Bill that is being formulated. The idea is to incentivize research and development and innovation in the state. Today, the United States, 70% of R&D funds in the United States comes from the private sector. 30% is government. So the Innovation Bill seeks to incentivize private sector contribution to research and development. How can we drive the creative process, the invention process in Lagos? The Innovation Bill seeks to do that today. It is at the formulation stage. It also has a returnee research programs. Nigerian diaspora experts, scientists that are willing to initiate R&D projects to the betterment of Nigeria. There is a provision for a returnee research program in that bill. You can go to innovationbill.lagosstate.gov.ng to be able to look at that and contribute to the formulation of that bill. I'm being hurried here, so I cannot tell you the entirety of this bill, but the presentation will be here for those that need to see it so that you can look at it. Again, we are driving massive investments in high-capacity data centers as well to drive AI capability. Over the past 2 years, about $1.5 billion in data center investment has flowed into Lagos, trying to prepare us for the GPUs that will be able to house African-centered large language models, right? For those in AI, you know what I'm talking about. But basically, to round up, the idea is that Lagos State is now the innovation capital of the global south. It's important that as diasporans, you contribute to that growth and not be left behind by the fast-moving train that is Lagos innovation. Today, we are pioneering many things in AI, in infrastructure, data centers, connectivity, research and development, catalyzing the innovation process. And we must give a round of applause to our governor. I've only said a few of what we are doing. But please contribute to many of our programs. I told you about the innovation bill. Go look at it, contribute to that policy to be able to make Lagos not just the innovation capital of Africa, but the innovation capital of the globe. Thank you very much.